Uh, it's pretty much the turn of fall here. Got some red trees, some yellow, some brown, and leaves are starting to come off of the apple trees now. And we have some rain coming later today, so I'm going to get started on picking those. I have a couple trees to take care of. This yard doesn't look too bad as for leaves, but if you look up here, yeah, we're getting leaves. There's a pretty nice tree right there. It's practically a reddish orange. So yeah, we got a little bit to clean up. once I get all the apples down into the tarp, I can kind of pick up the ends of the tarp and get the apples all in one spot and sift through them so I'm not carrying this bucket all around as I'm trying to pick them up. I missed one branch up on top, but one branch isn't going to make or break me. These aren't the best apples out of the bunch. The best ones I took up into the house. We'll get a better look at those later. But yeah, the tarp tricks works really good as for getting them in one spot quick and then sifting through them without having to get up and down to pick through them. And those are the apples. Let me zoom in. Those are all the apples that have like big bug holes or big bruises or just too small or have too many dimples in them, different things like that. So the deer are gonna have a field day. Ha ha. Yeah, I know. A field day on those. So we got another tree to get to. The one tree down there got attacked by bugs when my one trap failed. Not the one that's underneath it now, but I had a beetle trap fail earlier in the season. I think something ate the bottom of the bag and all the beetles came out and ate that tree. And the other tree down there had a few apples on it, but it didn't have as many as the other ones did. And they were small, so I didn't pick them. So the deer got them off of that. Those are the two smaller apple trees. Next year I'm going to put out multiple traps instead of just one trap for the Japanese beetles down there. And the one apple tree I mow grass down over there around. They're not very sweet apples. They're still small and sour. We're going to have to get into the game of fertilizing these trees a little bit better. And this tree was never sprayed this year for bugs. I don't have a good sprayer for it, but that's one of the reasons why we didn't get a whole lot of apples and not a lot of very big ones. But we were lucky because we were on a higher elevation. The trees didn't bud as early as some people. So most people in this area didn't even get apples. People in lower elevations had earlier budding and were killed by the frost. So we were kind of fortunate to get apples this year. So let's get to the other tree, eh? That's going to be down the other driveway over there. So I got to pack this stuff up and move on over. Look at that guy. You don't see them too often. Looks to be about 4 inches long or so. I'll leave him alone. Anyway, here's some more views. Some of the trees out here. Actually, let me go up in the driveway a little bit. Quite a few different color trees. Well, we got our tarp set up. I got the cooler out and we'll start shaking them out. Well, I say we got a couple apples. Probably not quite as many as what the other tree had, because they're only growing on one side. But it is a little bit bigger than what the other one had. It's a pretty nice one right there. Well, I'm going to get those all down the tarp and get them all sorted out, and I'll turn you guys back on. Thankfully it hasn't rained yet, so we're getting lucky. I'll be done hopefully before the rain gets here. Yeah, a little bit of work shaking a tree like that. So, I'll turn you guys back on when I'm ready. Or when I got them all piled up, okay? Okay, those are the better apples. I haven't sifted through them all yet. I was kind of picking through them as I was tossing them down the hill. These are the ones that have all the bug holes in them or are too deformed. Like that. This one has a lot of dimples in it too. A couple of them that were eaten by bugs, like that one. Different things like that. Not quite as many apples on this tree as there was on the other, but this one is kind of shadowed. And the yellows were, or I'm sorry, the leaves were yellow on this tree earlier in the year despite having all the rain. So I think this is a malnourished tree, and that's probably why it didn't have as many good apples. So we'll get on top of that eventually. We gotta fertilize them. I have to get a sprayer up and running. I have a sprayer. I just haven't put it mounted on anything and gotten it working yet. So let me get you guys on the tripod and I'll show you the nice trick with this tarp. I don't know if I have you guys view the tub. Nope, I do not. Okay, let me get you guys off the tripod again. Hang on. These are the nicer ones of the bunch. I'm going to set these in the refrigerator in the house. Pretty good size. There's a tiny hole here, but that can be cut out. It's on the top of it. That's a nice size one right there. Pretty symmetrical. This has a few dimples over here. But you bet that I imagine this one would run right through a peeler without a problem, like the automatic peeler kind of deals. This one has 2 holes in it, one from dropping out of the tree and then one from a bug. That one's not that big and it's not browned out, so that shouldn't be a problem. So let me get these all in and we'll show you the I guess you'd call them the catch, for lack of a better word, of the day. So I'm going to continue on. Let me get these all cleaned up and loaded onto the tractor. I'm not sure if you guys are going to see it, but it looks like I'm beating the rain. I'm all done. Got them all cleaned up, got them all put in the garage. I'll put that stuff away in just a minute. At least it's under a cover. Yeah. These will be the nicer apples we'll put in the refrigerator. And there she blows. I think we did pretty good this year for basically no maintenance at all. Gotta learn to trim the trees and fertilize them and spray them. But we don't even know what make these apples are because these trees grew wild from a orchard that's down the hill a little ways. So there's no telling exactly what make apples they are because these trees have been around before we even cleared the property. So if you like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.